This morning, we are thrilled to be joined by Nancy Allen, the creative force behind the upcoming Cocktails and Cabaret production, A Night in New York City, set to dazzle audiences at the Pump House Regional Arts Center this October. We are joined with Nancy this morning to tell us more. So good morning, Nancy. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So for people who've never been to a Cocktails and Cabaret show before, what can we expect from this night in New York City?
Well, A Night in New York City, I wanted to do a show that would kind of bring a little bit of Broadway and a little bit of what New York has to offer to lacrosse. So there'll be songs from many musicals of different genres. There will be some jazz charts performed, and also songs that you would hear in a cabaret club if you went to hear a Broadway entertainer perform.
All right, very cool.
So when are the shows, and when can we get tickets, or where can we get tickets?
Shows open October 10, 11, and 12, 7:30 p.m. at the Pump House Regional Arts Center.
Okay.
Okay, great. And then do you recommend getting tickets in advance, or can those be bought at the door also?
I recommend in advance.
Okay.
We did a show last year and it sold out.
Oh, wow. Okay. And we've got some information up on the screen now if people do want to get their tickets. So just tell us a little bit more about what inspired you to create this New York City themed show.
Well, I think most of all the variety of music that you can bring into a show of that nature. So there's some things from the early 1900s all the way through to music today.
Okay,
so
very fun. Yeah,
a wide
sounds like
variety.
It's gonna be, yeah, very fun. Yeah.
Hey, can you give us an overview or maybe a sneak peek of what's to come? Or maybe you can tell us what's in the show?
Oh, well, sure. I think some of the things in the show that people will enjoy are the variety of songs represented in the musicals, from the Golden Age musicals, jukebox musicals, to contemporary musicals today, as well as comedy songs from the cabaret genre and some beautiful jazz stylings by the ensemble.
Okay, so lots of music, lots of singing along, it sounds like. What about ages? Is this, should you leave the kids at home for this one? What do you recommend?
I recommend it's a 2-hour show, so I think probably a little bit older crowd is a little more ready to sit through that.
Yeah, okay. And have you guys done different styles of cabaret shows?
I have.
Okay.
I've been doing cabaret shows for about 10 years. I started at Viterbo University when I was a professor of music there, and when I retired, the Pump House was very eager to bring us into their umbrella, and so there's many themes in the past that have gone on, but one thing to look forward to is this spring we have #1 hits from the British invasion coming up in the spring. So there's always a different theme for every show.
So
okay, well that'll be fun.
Do I have a favorite? My recent favorite is our love show from Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I really enjoyed putting that show together and the variety of the music, and I think the audience really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you have such an interesting and fun job. What's your favorite part about being able to bring these kinds of things to our community?
I think hearing the audience enjoy the show and watching the growth of the cast members from our first rehearsal when we barely get through the music to putting on the final product, those are both really joyful for me.
Okay, very fun. Anything else you want people to know about the show?
I just hope they come and enjoy the comedy numbers and the moments to grab your partner's hands and just enjoy the show.
Yeah, sounds like a great time, Nancy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Stick with us. We're back right after this.